question.
Well, Josh, how long are you guys playing on that one?
Literally, he just said to go, let me go out first. I bet they'll mistake you. Literally just said just then we were waiting over there. He goes, let me go first. So, yeah, thought it worked. So, I mean, it worked. It got you, didn't it?
It did get me for a minute because I'm like, something's different, but I don't know enough. But I should just let him stay up there. It would have been fun. Well, obviously, the last time you fought here in Perth, you got that massive pop. There was a lot of like emotion at weigh-ins and face-off and everything. And until the main event, you probably had the biggest pop of the night. So you expecting that again on Sunday morning?
Yeah. Well, I'm looking to put on a performance that's going to have the same type of pop. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm just ready to go. Super excited. Good memories here. And I look to do and repeat the same.
You said on your social media that you promise this won't go to the scorecard. So what about this matchup? Is it the matchup specifically, or is it how you're feeling from fight camp, just how confident you are?
No, it's the matchup. It's you need a good dance partner, and Ramos is a fantastic dance partner. I think us both stylistically, we're gonna put on a great fight, and I just don't see it going to the decision. Yeah, I think me and him are just super exciting fighters, and we're both looking to finish.
You had to practice defending those spinning back elbows that he likes to throw a whole bunch?
Yeah. All my training partners had real fun putting on the elbow pads and practicing all those spinning attacks. So, yeah, I'm very well equipped now.
Have you run into him in the hotel room at all? Because, we saw him at that Welcome to the Country ceremony, and he was actually getting involved with all the local fighters. So, like, what do you just make of him outside of the octagon?
Oh, man, I think he's a very respectful guy. I did run into him in the lobby, and he came straight up to me, shook my hand, and just said, like, yep, nice to see you, sort of just a nice, very nice, respectful guy. So, yeah, there's no malice like the last Melsick fight. So this one's like nice. Yeah.
Well, I remember that seemed to catch you off guard a little bit, like just how aggressive he came. So is this a nice change of pace, not having all of this just like strange animosity from your opponent?
Yes, and look, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna punch and hurt each other. But yeah, it's nice to not have to think about like, if we see each other in the lobby, if we're gonna have to throw hands in the lobby. So yeah, it's nice to not have to think about that.
And you've been in the UFC for a little more than 4 years now. So do you feel like a UFC veteran at this point, or do you still trying to feel like you're kind of getting your feet wet in there?
Yes and no. I feel like I'm still young in the sport, but yes, I've had some time now in the UFC, and I'm getting comfortable sitting in front of everyone, talking to you guys, dealing with everything, the media, the fight week, just the UFC in general. So yeah, I'm feeling good and feeling like, yeah, I've got the experience, but I still feel young in this sport. So.
And then 2 quick ones from me, unrelated to your fight. I think your last fight, your media day in Perth, you talked about how much you just consume MMA even when you're not fighting. So I'm curious, what do you make of these new rule changes that they're going to implement in November, where they'll allow 12 to 6 elbows and redefining the grounded opponent?
I love it. I mean, why did they implement that 12 to 6 elbow to begin with? Makes no sense. And also the grounded opponent thing, I think a lot of the grapplers have been using that to their advantage, being able to play that game where they can, put their hand on the floor and avoid being hit. So, yeah, I think it's all around good for the sport.
Well, I think the theory was back when they were making the rules, someone saw someone break a center block with their elbow, so they were like, no, it's too powerful.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, and can I get your thoughts on the main event between Dricus and Israel?
Yeah, that's a fantastic matchup. Super excited for that one too. Dricus, we all know, is a bit awkward on the feet, but it works for him. And he's strong. He's powerful. Like, I doubted him when he fought Whitaker. I thought that Whitaker was going to run right through him, but obviously not. He proved me wrong. And then I thought the same thing with Strickland. I thought Strickland was going to run right through him, and again, he made me a believer. But again, Izzy is Izzy. So I think Izzy's just on a whole nother level into the striking department, and I just think he's just cleaner, crisper, and I think he finds a massive finish if Dricus comes aggressive the way he usually does.
Over here. Probably not a great question to ask you before you make weight, but any luck on the KFC sponsorship?
Unfortunately, no. So I've given up on the KFC sponsorship. I'm not looking to go on that route. If I did get that sponsorship, I probably wouldn't be making featherweight anymore. I'd probably be up in the welterweights, middleweights. So I'm glad that I didn't get that sponsorship. But any beer companies that are looking to sponsor me, I'm happy to be a beer sponsor, to be an advocate for beers. So any beer sponsors.
And of course, when you came out, there was that little switcheroo there. How is it to be in fight week with the family?
It's the best. It's honestly the best to be able to share this sort of experience with my family, with my partner, with my baby. She's at the back over there. There you go. Just to have all of this is just. I just realize I'm living in the good times now. You know, I don't want to be like, when I'm a bit older and look back, oh, those were the good times, and not really take it all in. Where now I'm just like taking it all in and having the most fun with it and just getting the most experience out of it and enjoying it. So why not? Why not enjoy it as much as I can? Because I feel like when this time's gone, this time's gone. My fighting career's done. I'm not going to be able to fight in front of everyone and be in front of you guys and in front of the fans and be fighting for the UFC anymore. Like, I might as well make the most of it, have my family here, have my brother here, my partner, my coaches. It's the best.
Fighting is obviously a very tough job. How does becoming a father change how you are as a fighter?
Look, it's definitely challenging, very hard on the sleep and the recovery, but it's the best thing that's the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's hard, but it's like the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's really opened my eyes in terms of, man, time is just flying by. Like, you don't realize it, and then like in a blink of an eye, my little one has reminded me that 11 months has gone past so quick. So it's the best. And in relation to fighting, it's it's the same thing. It's just. Yeah, I just got to take it in for all what it is now, enjoy it all. So,
the last time you fought in Perth, you walked out to Murder on the Dance Floor, and then following that song kind of got a bit of a resurgence, kind of became a meme. What's the next trend that you're going to introduce to the world?
That's a secret. No one knows yet. No one knows. Not even my corner knows. They don't know what they're walking out to. So this one's kept down low. Not even my partner knows. So everyone doesn't know, besides probably the girl that's picking the walkout song for me, but no one else knows.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Josh, I just got one. I don't know if you heard about this or not, I just wanted to get your thoughts on it, but there was an urban legend kind of going around for a while that, this is going back to the swap at the beginning, that back in the day that Matt Hughes used to actually swap with his brother and weigh in. Like, I just wanted your thoughts on that.
If he could come up here, Joe, real quick. Just come up here real quick. You reckon he could make 145 right now? How much do you reckon he weighs right now? Yeah, he ain't doing no weight swap with me, if anything. But yeah, looks-wise and the face-wise, yeah. It could have worked. I could have let him just sit up here the whole time, and then all you guys been fooled the whole time. So. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.